So when I first found my lump, I actually totally found it on a fluke. I thought maybe I was laying on my cell phone. I was laying on my side, woke up, felt pressure like I was laying on my phone, reached over and my phone wasn't there, but I found a lump. So my mom is a nurse. I came out and asked her, I said, hey, I was actually at my parents' house when it happened. It's like, hey, can you check this? Does this feel right? And I thought I was totally being a hypochondriac. I had had a reduction surgery in 2008 and wrote it off. Oh, it was probably scar tissue. It was probably nothing. You explain things away. So I had her check it and she was like, no, let's call the doctor. So I called and got right in that day to my nurse practitioner here in town. And she felt it and she's like, it just doesn't feel right. Let's go ahead and get some scans on it. We can schedule you tomorrow. Well, I was going to be leaving because it was a week before my 30th birthday. And I was going to be going to Nashville for my 30th birthday. And I really wanted to go on my vacation. It's something I'd planned, looked forward to. And I told her, I said, well, is it something that we can wait till I get back? Because if it is something I want to be able to enjoy my birthday and enjoy this time, because I know I'm going to be having to go through treatment. And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So I got back from my vacation, went and had it tested. They did a mammogram, an ultrasound, and decided to go ahead and do a biopsy on the tumor. It came back that it was cancer. A week later, they decided there was another spot they wanted to look at. So they went ahead and biopsied that area as well. And it came back as cancer. So they referred me down to another cancer center. It's actually Stephanie Spielman in Columbus. And went and met with the surgeon. And he did some scans and said, well, I'm not really comfortable with this. Let's go ahead and put you with medical oncology and get you set up for chemo before we do any surgeries so we can get some clear margins on this. Went to medical oncology. She noticed that on previous scans, I had something on my spine. So she wanted to look at that and biopsy that before I started treatment. We went ahead and did that. And when they biopsied my spine, it came back as breast cancer on my spine. They did additional scans and realized that the cancer had already spread to my bones, my lungs, my liver, my kidneys. So the traditional route was out. Meeting with the surgeon was out, and she wanted to try to get me on aromatase inhibitor and hormone therapy as soon as possible, and do a little bit of palliative radiation to help with the pain. So we went ahead and got me on the hormone therapy right away to turn my hormones off because I was young. I was 30, just turned 30, to put me into menopause, and did the palliative radiation while that medication was taking its effects. And then in 3 months, I started my aromatase inhibitor. And luckily on that medication, I stabilized within about 3 months, which means the cancer was no longer growing in my system. It was actually shrinking in most areas, but it was no longer growing, which was the goal of the medication. And still now, I am still stable on my medication. It's been 9 months. 9 months that I've been stable, but 12 months that I've been on the medication, and it is working. So you got to hold on there and make sure that you keep up hope, because some things take time, but it still works.